everyone, how are you? So I'm going to review for you today e.l.f. blush palette. That's the packaging. It's in the shade Light. It's really pretty. I bought it at Target and I think I paid $6.99. I think it was. I'll make sure I have the link down below too. And it's just a blush palette and it comes in a quad like this. It has 4 different shades. Really pretty. Very affordable. They have another palette too as well. And that one is aimed for darker skin tones, so I think that's nice that they thought about everyone, you know, for every skin tone. I like that. So this is the actual product. I already hauled it. So yeah, I've been using the whole quad. Obviously I've been testing it out for a whole week. And yeah, so it says right here, it says e.l.f. blush palette. That's the first thing you see. It's black. It's not magnetized. It just comes out in a plastic container. And it comes with a full-size mirror right there. These are the 4 blushes that it comes. And I would describe the first 2 rows being matte. And then the second row, this one on the bottom is matte, but it's much more pigmented than the top row. And then this one in the bottom left, this one is not a matte. I would consider this more like, looks to me more like a mineralized blush. One that you would use both as a blush and as a highlight. So I think that's really nice. Each blush that you see right here, it's different than the other. First 2 rows, let me talk about them. This one, it's more like a Barbie pink. I would describe this one. The shade in the camera is looking a little, like a tad more lighter than it is in person. And then the next one next to that is this one, this blush, and then this one, it's like a soft brown, really pretty. Describe this one as like a pink mauve. This one in the bottom is really beautiful. It looks more peachier in the camera, but it lands more on the terracotta. Yeah, it's really pretty, and it has those little shimmers. I'm gonna get real close right there, so that way you can see the top row right there. This is the bottom row, and this is the one that has those shimmers. So I'm gonna get up close. Do you see right there? With this quad, it's really nice because you can transition from one season to the next. One by one, I'm gonna go with the first swatch. It's gonna be this one. It's a pretty pink, and they feel soft. The first 2 rows of the blushes, they reminded me of the sheer tone blushes by MAC. So this is the first one. Do you see it right there? It is a little patchy. They are pigmented, but not as pigmented as the Milani baked blushes. In case you are wondering, is it the same? No, it's not. It's again, it's much more like the MAC. So then the next one I'm gonna swatch is this one, the brown one next to it. Beautiful brown. You can even use this one if you wanted to maybe to use it for as a bronzer. Maybe you don't have money for a bronzer, that's okay. You can use this one, you know, or maybe you want to do a little bit of contouring. This is the second one right there. And this one, I feel this one is much more softer to apply. It doesn't apply, doesn't swatch like patchy. It doesn't at all. I don't know if you can see that difference. This one is much more softer, I think, than this one. So out of these 2, I think the brown one is much more softer than the pink one. And from the moment, let me tell you something about these blushes. From all of them, when I applied them in the morning, they lasted the whole day. Yeah, and I didn't have like any issues or problems with the longevity of them. I like that. Even though it's drugstore, it's still amazing. The next one I'm gonna swatch is this one right here. Okay, the pinky mauve. This one though, oh, the bottom row is very much more pigmented. Do you see right there? Which is the third one right there. That one I think is extremely pigmented, and you have to be careful with it. The last one is this one right here. Beautiful blush as well. Very pigmented, very pigmented. So the bottom row is the most pigmented, I would say. Yeah, so, and the most prettiest one, oh, you see that one right there? It's absolutely beautiful, that one. You see right there? The one thing I do want to say about this blush right here, although it has those shimmers, is not that noticeable on the skin. So if you know, if you're thinking, oh, is it gonna show up? Not that much, you know, not that much. I think the mineralized blushes from MAC, it shows more than this one. This one, you can see it. You can see it, but it's very, very, like, very tiny that you can tell on your cheeks on that one. just on the bottom one, this one right here, okay? So just know that, okay? And now I'm gonna give you a live demonstration, okay? Did I apply blush already? No, I didn't. I haven't applied blush because I knew I was gonna do this video. So I'm just using this one, and it is clean. And the one that I'm gonna use that I've been loving a lot, one, which is the pink one, which is beautiful, absolutely beautiful for every day. Light to medium skin tones, looks gorgeous, and it's very useful too. With my blush brush, and then you see how much I picked up, so I'm gonna apply it on my cheeks. And you see how it applies too much. You see, I wasn't joking. It does apply. So then you can go, if you wanted to, on the back of the blush brush, and what you can do is just remove a little bit of the excess that you applied on your cheeks. What I do sometimes, I don't know if I showed it in my video, I go in with a powder brush, and this one is by Eco Tools, and I just go in there and remove any excess, because I don't want my blush to be too much, you know. So that's how it is. So it gives like a very nice subtle glow to your skin, and I'm gonna do it to the same thing to my other cheek, because otherwise it's gonna look kind of like funny. Go, I'm gonna show you right now. Let's say, for instance, again, let's say that you grab too much. It is a little bit pigmented, so then you just go on the back of your hand like so. Then I can go in here. Afterwards, you can use the powder brush, and then that way you can make it look much more, it gives a pretty sheen, and it gives a much more natural appearance to your skin. So I like that. So there you go. I love this blush palette. I think it's great. For me, let me give you an example of what happened when I was using these powder blushes by e.l.f. I was using them in the morning, and then by the time I had to remove my makeup at night, the majority of the blush was still there. So I didn't see any transfer of my blush into someone else or into my clothing. I didn't see any of that. It stayed in place now, right now. I didn't purposely, I didn't apply too much, because I want you guys to see how I apply my makeup, the way I apply my makeup, which I think is better, to go much more natural, the route of looking more natural makeup, rather than being too overwhelming or being too much, you know. And just do the little tips that I told you, like if it's too much, just do it in the back of your hand, and also just go with a powder brush, you know, just go in there and just making sure that it looks much more natural on your skin, you know. It's gonna give that appearance. So there you go. I love this quad. Yeah, I don't have the other one, the darker one. Yeah, but I'm curious how it is. Yeah, but it's really nice, and I think that also is travel friendly. So then the last thing I want to mention about this blush palette, what's great is that if you hit pan, or if you want to switch up your blush between the light and the dark palette, you can customize it to your own liking, because these are poppable. So I'm gonna show you right now. Do you see that? Isn't that cool? when I saw this, I was like, oh, that is so neat. You see, you can actually remove them. Yeah, and the way you remove them, see how there's like this, and you hold on to the back, okay? And you go like this, and you do it very carefully. So cool. And you can change the order of them too. I was thinking about that. I'm like, wait a minute, what if someone wants to customize? I thought that was so cool. And I can't believe it's only $6.99 again. Yeah, it's really neat. I love it. And yeah, so there you go. I hope you like this video, and I will leave you ladies with pictures at the end. And also, before this video, I made another review, and it's by Simple, the new micellar wipes. I hope it was helpful and informative. If it was, don't forget to click the like, don't forget to share, subscribe. Everyone that says it's free, yeah, it's free. And comment down below, okay? And then let me know if you have tried this blush palette, or if you're curious about it. Are you gonna buy it? It's already at Target. Yeah, so I seen the display too at CVS. Okay, try CVS too, in case you're wondering. And I hope you like this video. Sorry, I wasn't watching you. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my next video is going to be my August favorites. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. I'll leave you with the swatches, okay? Bye.